Hello everyone, I'm Nancy. This is Nancy Eat Intuitive and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new, you will see orbs and ribbons appear on the videos. That is Spirit manifesting live. They zoom around, they dance, they hover, they tickle me, they knock on the walls, whatever way they wish to manifest, they do. And I'm honored to have that take place with Spirit and have this beautiful exchange with you as well. And based on your belief system, you may call that whatever you wish when you see them come in. All right, so let's jump into it. For those of you that watch my YouTube regularly, you know I work with the elemental signs of air, water, fire, and earth. And then I pull live cards from the Enchanted Map, Nature's Whispers, and the spirit animals. I call them the Boom Babies. All right, so and thank you for watching my channel on Facebook every Wednesday morning at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. You can find me there as well. And I offer free oracle readings. All right, so thank you. Now let's jump into it. I pulled from the tarot ahead of time some collective messages for each element. Let's start with air. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. 3 cards came out, and I wanted clarifiers because your first card that came out, air signs, is the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, sadness, grief, even some backstabbing. And when I asked for clarity, it's the 7 of Wands. You know, sorry, my air conditioning, I'm in Las Vegas. You know, persevering, fending off, standing your ground. You know, this heartbreak is really painful. You know, who took a stab at you? Who hurt you, wounded you in some way? Because you've got the five of Wands for another card that came out. And I'm like, what is going on? And I mean, it's a battle. You know, here you are in battle here. You know, yes, they are teenagers and they're not swords. But it's conflict. It's immature. It's challenging, and you're like standing your ground and fending everything off and trying to get this battle to stop, or this wound, this pain that took place. But here it is. It definitely is going on for next week. Again, this is for the week of Monday, August 11th, 2025. So you're in for a little bit, if it hasn't happened already, a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of a stab in the heart. This is a brutal card. You know, stand your ground. You're going to be fending off gossip, conflict at work, whatever, you know, something going on. Let's look at your full message, okay? So we'll move into it. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, you know, I'm sad to say, I'm a Libra sun sign. That heartbreak, you know, can be anything. Let's see what's going on with Enchanted Map. Let's get a little more information on your messages and then Nature's Whispers and your spirit animal. But you know, when I hear about, you know, things like that potentially taking place, that's the energy surrounding us right now, air signs. I kind of want a heads up. I want to be forewarned, is forearmed, right? It's like, okay, this I could feel this was coming. So Spirit, help me, right? Ask for your team to come in and help with that heartbreak. All right, help you to stand your ground, to persevere. All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Golden Palace. All right, after all this takes place, Spirit reminds us to focus on the internal wealth. The Golden Palace is about that external wealth, that beautiful home, that job, you know, the abundance, the surroundings, your environment is golden. Please keep that in mind. And focus on your internal wealth. That's where the real, you know, sun and golden light really is. It's how you feel about yourself internally, despite what's going on externally. Let's look at your Nature's Whispers. Wow, make a wish. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You know, saying, you know what? You want that Golden Palace. You want that abundance. You want to be done with this heartbreak. You want to be done with, you know, having to fend off these battles and challenging, childish energies, right? I want the Golden Palace. I want the golden ticket, Willy Wonka. Well, make your wish, just like Willy Wonka. What is it that you wish for? Spirit saying, this This will be done. This too shall pass. Let's look at your boom baby. Ah, Swan Grace. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. You're in your grace. You're in your strength. Thank you, Spirit. There's such beauty reflected here. Do you see that and feel that both internally and externally? It gets reflected back to you. All right, I do hope that helps, air signs. So again, whatever heartbreak comes and or passes, you've got this. You're going to stand your ground. You'll see it through. It's childish. It's, it's petty. You'll move through that into the golden palace. When you focus on that internal wealth, it's reflected externally, and you come into your grace. And Spirit says, make your wish. What is that you wish for? Because that heartbreak is done. Wow. All right, let me shuffle these up a little bit. We'll move on to water. All right, water signs. Your tarot messages were the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. So this is about walking away and making sure you've got all the swords that you've gathered, because you're trying to leave this battle behind. So the Seven of Swords talks about he's looking for an alternative way to stop the conflict, to stop the battle, to stop the wounds. He's like, I am out of here. I don't want this to take place anymore. This could also be deceit, right? And this is the Six of Swords. She's like, you know what? I'm out of here as well. Let's go. And again, there are swords, and that is all about the, thoughts, and thank you, Spirit, and wanting clarity. And she's willing to leave in the middle of the night, with nothing but whatever can fit on this little boat. And she's going off into the middle of the night, and she is ready to leave this situation at any cost. She's like, I don't even know the unknown, right? I don't even know what awaits me, but I know it's better than this. This is deceit. This is pain. This is battle. And he's like, yeah, let's gather up and try to stop this war and take their swords so they can't fight anymore. And you're like, yes, okay, here I go. I'm leaving that energy behind. Oh my gosh, water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you're getting empowerment. This is interesting because the air signs had a similar message, and then they get, make a wish. And you're empowered by gathering up these swords so that the battle stops, the war ends. I'm ready for this unknown new horizon. I'm feeling strong and empowered and supported and loved and guided. That's all I see. This battle, look at that, is behind me. I'm on to new horizons, new beginnings. Wow, what is your boom, baby, water signs? Elephant, resolve. You will overcome any obstacle. Absolutely. You are strong. You are empowered. You are loved, guided, and protected always and in all ways. Here I go. Wow, big messages today. We have a lot going on planetary-wise, collective-wise, and we're really tapping into our strength. And Spirit's with us every step of the way. Wow, okay. Air signs, had it, water signs, now we're moving on to fire. Okay, fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo, you received the Three of Cups. So, yay. This is celebration. This is gatherings. This is, finding your tribe, your community, and celebrating emotionally. Cups represent emotions. And just don't overdo it, fire signs. You don't want to get into a little bit of too much ruckus, but have a good time and celebrate. So let's look at the rest of your message, fire signs. As you move into next week, these beautiful three friends, three sisters, are coming together emotionally and celebrating, dancing, a little bit of drinking, a little bit of fireworks on here, all sorts of things. Oh, beautiful. So fire signs, yay for you. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And a little bit of activity from Spirit. Thank you. Let's give a shout out. Saw them zoom around a little bit earlier. Let's see what else they bring. So fire. Little tickles here. All right, little tickles on my leg here. Actually on my knee. So, ooh, yeah, okay, they're coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Well, what else do they need to know? So that's that, you know, dancing and, oh my goodness, right? Kick up your legs. Thank you, thank you. What else? Dragon's Lair, boy, have you been through it. The Dragon's Lair talks about you having a very challenging situation, fire signs, and you paying attention to the internal warning systems that tell you this is too much. Remember, the opposite message to the Three of Cups is excess. Too much drinking, right? Too much ruckus and celebrating and, you know, like getting drunk and just, you know, too much. It's the excess. And that's that balance. And so this is about that internal warning system saying, I know when I'm in an extreme situation. I know, and I pay attention to that. Let's look at your Nature's Whispers. And you get breakthrough. Oh my gosh. Beautiful messages from Nature's Whispers coming in to say, hang in there, persevere. Your breakthrough is coming. You're paying attention to the internal warning systems. You know when it doesn't feel right. You know when you're into extreme energies and relationships and experiences. And Spirit will help guide you out of them, and your breakthrough takes place. And again, her storm is behind her with nothing but beautiful horizons and abundance and joy ahead of her. And she's just got this, she's just completely thrown back. She's so open to it. She's so ready for it, especially after this. And what's your boom, baby? Coyote, wise fool, accept your follies and find the teaching in them. The coyote looks back over the experiences that were challenging and doesn't beat himself up. He's like, what is the wisdom? What's my takeaway from this situation? Oh, I know. I'm paying attention. I'm trusting my vibes, right? My intuition, my gut, I know. That's the wisdom that I've gained. There's that breakthrough brings that. So celebrate that when it takes place. All right? Okay, I hope that helps. Let's take a look at Earth signs. Let me shuffle a little bit here and we'll go right into your tarot messages. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, you had the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups is about loss, regret, sadness over the spilled cups, and cups are about emotions, right? So there's an emotional sadness here, a grief, a loss. But Spirit is reminding this young man, hey, there are two cups that are full that have not spilled that are right behind you. So when you're ready to stand up, and gather yourself together, you will see that not all hope is lost. Okay? And you'll get back to work, the Eight of Pentacles. It's like, you know what? Take a deep breath. This is an emotional energy here and experience and situation. And when you're ready, you'll see that the cups are here to sustain you and get back to work. Focus on what you know how to do, what you're good at. Let's look at your enchanted map message to go along with that. Because you are good at it. Look at all of the previous pentacles that you have perfected, and you continue to do that. So don't give up. Don't get lost in that emotional depth, okay? It's easy to do, and it's like, you know what? I just need to kind of balance myself out again. I have an opportunity now to look at that and refocus. Yeah, let's take a look. So earth signs, that's pentacle, and that's an earth energy. That's that practicality. That's that, you know, I know how to get back to work and build again. Had a little bit of a wobble with that, you know, 5 of Cups, but I'm back on track, all right? It looks like we're all headed for a little bit of a challenging time, except for the fire signs. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit, thank you. But what else do the earth signs need to know from the enchanted map, Spirit? Where are they? What's happening? Once they get back to work, what else can they look forward to and or appreciate? Oh, you're getting 3 cards. Oh, so what did we say? Get back to work, the builder. Number 44, strength, master number. Thank you, Spirit. This is self-discipline. This is effort. This is, look at how beautiful. She's holding up the earth, literally. I'm getting back to work. Spirit will provide the additional strength that I need after this emotional experience. And, wow, education. I'm learning how to do that. I'm perhaps taking a new course, educating myself in some way. And that's going to move me forward. Wow. And the balloons that come in are resources that help us, right? Not all hope is lost. Let's take a look at you. Nature's Whispers. Clear out the old. Wow. Okay, that is clearing the clutter. Clearing out the old mindsets and belief systems that keep me trapped, that keep me blindfolded, that keep me limited. Or literally cleaning house and moving house. Look at how the house is on the ostrich, right? All right, what else is going on, earth signs? Cougar, confidence. Be bold, take charge. Yes, I am strong, and Spirit provides the additional strength. I am open to learning new things. The energy is moving, and so am I, right? And I'm clearing out the clutter in my mind and body and spirit. I have confidence, and I'm getting back to work. Let me build. Let me do the way I know how. Wow, beautiful. All right, let's pull one last card for all of us from the mudras. Extremely hot here in Las Vegas. Oh, apologize for the air conditioner. And I have it set on like 85. I don't even have it, you know, set in the 70s. The fact that it's coming on, you know, and I've got it set at 85, that tells you just how hot it is outside. Wow. So Spirit, thank you for the messages, helping us to persevere, helping us to move on to new horizons and to be okay with the unknown, knowing that what is behind us no longer is in alignment with our life, and we're ready. We trust, and we celebrate that the signs, the omens, the synchronicities that come in to guide us, right? And yeah, we know how to grieve and honor, you know, those emotional experiences. And then we kind of refocus and get back to it and persevere. And we make our wishes known and we feel empowered. Yeah, it's exciting. And that golden palace just shines, shines, shines. Okay, here comes our card. Number 17, union, intimacy, connection, balance. Enhances the function of the kidneys, the bladder, and the reproductive system. It balances the masculine and feminine energies. We talked about going to those extremes, right? Cultivates a sense of safety and intimacy. This is a water sign. This is emotions. Feeling. Our focus is, I allow a greater bond and connection with all to emerge with all. All right, everyone, I do hope the messages have helped in some way. As always, namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. So keep shining, everyone, and we will see you very soon. Take care.